Hey everyone, Jennifer Lee Chan here from NBC Sports Bay Area. I'm normally not a record in your car kind of person, but I'm on the run, and so it is what it is. I'm in my car. There's a lot of news for the 49ers. They returned to practice today after their break. They had the game on Saturday, break Sunday and Monday, so it's been a few days. They got back to practice today, and a couple players did return to practice, which is a good thing. Isaac Guerendo returned to practice, and he looks to be in really good shape because he had a shoulder injury and it's feeling better. So Matt Mayoka was at practice. I was not there today. So off of his reporting, he said Isaac Guerendo looked great. Jordan Elliott, Sam Okwanu, Jason Pinnock, Renardo Green all returned to practice today. News though, Mac Jones will be out for at least a week. He has a knee sprain, hit his knee on the ground awkwardly in the Raiders game. So knee sprain, he'll be out for a week. Another guy who has a knee sprain is Dominic Pooney. Now, it's a little bit worse, I think, than Mac Jones. He said Mac Jones has no issues, probably should be back for week one to be Brock Purdy starter. Dominic Pooney, there is a chance that he's not ready for week one, but he also could be ready for week one. We just won't know. They're going to take it how it goes, see how it goes. Injuries from the game. Corey Kiner, high ankle sprain. It's pretty bad. He's going to be out. Kyle Shanahan usually says a month for a high ankle sprain. This one could be longer. It's pretty bad. Obviously, he got carted off the field. So Corey Kiner will be out for at least a month. He's a guy who maybe starts the season on PUP or IR to return. Another guy who might stay on PUP and sit out for 4 games is Yetur Gross-Matos. He said, they thought they were going to get him back this week, but his tests weren't going that great, so he could be a candidate for that. They're not sure whether he's going to be back in time or not. Another guy who is out is Patrick Taylor. Patrick Taylor has a fracture in his shoulder, season-ending shoulder surgery, so he has been placed on IR. I'm sure you probably saw that. They signed Nate Sudfeld. Nate Sudfeld, very familiar with the system. He's probably going to come in and be the guy who plays on Saturday versus the Chargers because Mac Jones will be out. Knows the system a little bit better than Carter Bradley. I know some people have expressed not being fully confident in Carter Bradley. Nate Sudfeld, much more confident, knows the system, probably would do a nice job on Saturday with guys that he's practiced with before. Let's see. So yes, Isaac Guerendo, Renardo Green, both of them have made their way back. Renardo Green, he had the hamstring injury, so not as well conditioned as Isaac Guerendo. As far as the Saturday game, you'll get to see a little bit of Trey Lance. He is back out there. Kyle Shanahan said he hasn't been able to watch Trey Lance film at all, but loves him, hopes he does well. So we'll get to see him. Deommodore Lenoir spoke after practice. He said, that viral hit that Austin Genty made on him. He's like, it is what it is. Yes, one play, you could have 100 plays, but that one play is what they judge you on. So while he is not pleased about that, and that he doesn't face the Raiders again unless they meet up in the Super Bowl, which I don't think is going to happen. But I'm sure he'll be looking forward to that. But Deommodore Lenoir says, hey, moving on, bigger goals. It was the preseason, bigger goals. It is all about getting to the Super Bowl. Let's see. Jair Brown and Marquise Siegel are competing for that second safety spot. Jason Pinnock returned, so he was out there. I heard Jordan Elliott and Sam Okwanu had some good reps. Nice plays by Brock Purdy again to Ricky Pearsall, and potentially, Kyle Shanahan hopes that Juwan Jennings is getting closer, hopes to have him back for potentially week one. Also, Upton Stout, calf injury. He looked like he was potentially going to make it back. So there is a chance that he makes it by week one. Until then, Chase Lucas has been making a case to play that nickel role. He's been playing really well. So that's the situation. It was a shorter practice on Tuesday. I'll be up there tomorrow, which is Wednesday. And running backs room, man, it's Christian McCaffrey, it is Jeff Wilson Jr., it is Keyshawn Vaughn. Isaac Guerendo is back, so he'll be good to go in there. That's 4. And, they hope to get Jordan James back, broken finger. He had surgery. They hope to have him back soon. So there'll be more stuff, more news coming for you on Wednesday. That'll be a longer practice. They kind of ramp up. A little slower day on the first day, highest day, heaviest day is the second day, third day rolls down again. They have Friday off, and then the game Saturday night. So leave me comments down there if you have any questions. But looks like they're getting some players back, which is good. That defensive line was decimated. Oh, Michael Williams. They were hoping to have him back this week, but he was feeling a little discomfort, so he's not going to be back yet. And again, CJ West, also hyperextended knee. So both those two guys are out. Should be back hopefully before week 1, but we'll see how it goes. So the defensive line is getting a little firepower back, and the team is getting somewhat healthier. It's kind of like a revolving door. But there is good news with Isaac Arendo, Jordan Elliott, Sam Okuano, Ronaldo Green, Jason Pinnock making their way back. All right, more for you tomorrow. Talk soon.